just started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Vikings. Next, Dragon 60.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Finds a man, right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. And they'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the red zone now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 551. Medic. Press. Punch right. EQ. No mas. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now it's 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Fields on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped with authority there, but that sub came later than they'd like. he gets a good bit and that first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Fields gets it out wide quick. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Pass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 9.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
At the 38-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels from the pistol. Headed out right. Now he takes it. Avoids a defender. We've got a full race. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Daniels setting up the play action. Gets himself free. Daniels hit. He lost the football. And the Saints grab it. That return doesn't get much, but it does get him across the midfield stripe. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off, Trey Amos. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
They give it to him again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On first down, here's Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll run now on second down. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Third and short, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he Nice tackle with the first down yardage. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Tossing right to the short side. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They are second and pretty long here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd and long for Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Going on 1st down, Daniels. Caught by his back. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB. And he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
They've got a man in motion. From the gun, it's Daniels. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
19 tight, 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And the deficit stays at 7. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Fields on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Daniels now on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the... They connect on the deep shot. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, Daniels to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And this one is launched downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
19 section. Right.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Taking quickly here.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Great option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
You got green 19, 11, 11, 11. Right.
Fields out of the gun. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd and 5.
Fields now on 3rd. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
319, can I connect?
First down throw for Fields. And this one does not go far.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-9, go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
West right there.
First down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Commanders 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, Daniels. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6.
Daniels setting up the play action. Oh, he got free. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints 4-yard line.
There's a flag down, though, so if it's defensive, Brock, halftime's going to have to wait one more snap. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Set, ready. Yellow. Strike it. Strike it. Set, hut.
First play is a design run. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. 331, 331. Nelson. Mayday. All right.
This time he's looking to throw. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Don't jump. Ready? Turbo, sir. Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 28, Commanders 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Roll. Let's go now. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough pushing.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
3rd and long for Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Ready.
4th and forever coming up.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Hey, Crash. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers.
They're going to go. It's Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58, start. Mayday, 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 mayday. All right.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, King, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Jack, hurt.
There's a dive up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Unable to connect with his running back. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Pass to the left. Get it. 76 the Wolf.
They'll throw third and long. It is caught left side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33.
Washington.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
Rolling back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Come on. Set.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Cut out left. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 6.
Play action now. Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Daniels to throw on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive. A lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Going on 1st down, Daniels. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hey, Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Krosky Merritt will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Throwing now, Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Viking 18.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Design quarterback run here. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, number 58, start up.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Caught quickly on the slant. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check. It's scared to catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the fourth.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Go. Here we go. Here we go. Stop the Lions.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line now. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Watch 35. Here we go, son. Go.
Throwing on first down. Fields puts everything he has under this one. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints continue piling it on here in the 4th. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 14. Tyler Bass set
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Go.
Play fake here. Daniels finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Set.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We've set it downs from 37.
Let's go now. Ready,
Here's the backup. First throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate,
Up to the races, middle of the field, at the 20. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
21. Tyler Luke set to kick
All
off.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action now. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints keep running away with this. It's a James Cook touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Pass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Red Warriors 70, Cowboy 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Short pass brought in. Breaks through and breaks away. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
70 Timberwolves, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing on 2nd. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st down, play action. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's got a man left. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
On the 6.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Hey, Mustang 19. Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. When they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
At the 26-yard line.
Ready? Panther 6.
He's going to throw it again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
He going to ball. He going to ball. He going to ball. 58. Move your side. Delta. Right.
Fields with a chance to run it here. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields out of the gun. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. Hits the 20. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Go.
They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Saints continue piling it on here in the 4th. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinals.
Looking to throw here. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Gonna throw it here on 1st. toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Throwing it again here. Throw left side, complete. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cub 19. Cub 19. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now they send them back in motion right. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Commanders cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Ready, ready. 10 black, hut, hut.
Line up the design keeper. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people